Want to say a big shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. I've been skinny my entire life. As you can see, this is me at 16, skinny. This is me at 20, skinny. And this is me now, still skinny. And I want to change that. My initial plan was to do a full body transformation in the gym. However, due to current circumstances, I am no longer able to do that, obviously. So what I want to do instead is to see how much muscle mass I can put on from the comfort of my own home, with limited equipment and, frankly, limited space as well. To measure my progress, a few weeks ago I went and got a Dexa Scan. That was back when the world still worked normally. And I wanted to see what my baseline levels for muscle mass, body weight percentage, and weight were. Time to find out my fate. My results came in at 132 pounds and 24% body fat. To gain weight for this bulk, I need to be eating in a caloric surplus, which for me is eating 2,550 calories per day minimum. To make sure I'm hitting that target, I'll be tracking everything I eat through an app called MyFitnessPal, so I know my daily totals of carbs, fats, vitamins, and protein. I want to keep this bulk as clean as possible, so I'm selecting a diet high in protein and complex carbohydrates, using foods like whole grains, brown rice, lentils, various beans, and supplements. As far as workouts go, most of my exercises are going to be body weight workouts, except for specific exercises where I can use my fitness band. My workouts are going to be full body workouts that I'm going to try to do 4 to 5 days per week. Despite being limited to just body weight workouts indoors for the last 2 weeks, I am noticing some improvements. That being said, I do want to get my hands on some workout gear, so I've asked a buddy if I can borrow his dumbbell set, and I'm hoping that can help me diversify my workouts and ultimately make them a bit harder. With the new weights, I'm able to work in shoulder presses, bicep curls, and a handful of other exercises. But I'm also able to increase the difficulty on certain workouts like squats and lunges. For the first 2 weeks, I was having to complete sets of 50 to feel like I was getting any benefit. Now my legs are burning after just 20 reps with the weights. I'm also working hard to keep my calorie intake up, eating 3 to 5 meals per day. Some of them good, and some of them, not so good. I'm actually amazed at how much of an increase I've seen in my appetite over the last 7 weeks. Right now, I am like a human dumpster. Initially, getting to 2,500 calories was a bit of a struggle, but I feel like I can easily clear that now. I'm also getting better at intuitively knowing how many calories I'm taking in. Through tracking for weeks, I feel like I've developed a better understanding of what I'm putting in my body. Now, I feel like even if I wasn't counting, I would probably be able to get within 300 calories of my targeted intake just from intuition. Despite eating clean, I am still gaining fat alongside my muscle growth. I kind of was expecting that just eating healthy would allow me to stay lean and just add muscle, but yeah, that's not the case. So I may not be as lean as I was expecting by the end of this, but for now, I'm solely focused on how much muscle I can add by the time I reach week 12. I think having all playgrounds and calisthenic parks closed for so long has put a bit of a ceiling on how much I can improve in certain areas. But with restrictions lifting, I asked Brennan if he could run me through a workout tomorrow and hopefully give me some advice on how to make these last 2 weeks a bit more challenging.
I was thinking we start with about 100, 150 push-ups. We do some chest exercises, then we do ab circuit of 20 minutes, a bunch of individual exercises. Close it off by doing another 100 push-ups. All right, so we'll do 30 off the bat.
My first 30 push-ups go really well, but when it's time for the next set of 30, and then the next set of 30 after that, I realize I don't have the physical endurance I'd hoped. I'm not used to working like one muscle group so intensely. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is like just triceps. Hey, I'm gonna take a breather.
Nice, yeah.
I'm gonna take a breather.
If you need to go down on your knees too, you can do that too.
How dare you? By the time we finish our chest exercises, my upper body feels like trash. And I did end up having to use my knees to finish a set. It was a dark time.
So, ready for abs?
We run through a 30-minute core circuit, targeting front and side abs.
As you come back, you don't want to bend at your waist. So you want to just stay straight and then just bring the wheel back up so it's under your chest.
And like with the chest workout, I'm realizing there's a lot of improvement I still have to make.
Oh my God.
That's the movement. That's the end point.
I'm defeated.
After my workout at Brennan's, I do feel like I'm on the right track. And with only 2 weeks remaining in this challenge, it's no time to let off the gas. According to my Dexa Scan, I gained 8 pounds of muscle while also gaining 7 pounds of fat, bumping me from 132 pounds to 147, and upped me to 27% body fat overall. I'm a bit surprised by how much fat I gained, but I did some research after the fact and realized how inevitable some fat gain is during a bulk, which is why most people plan a cutting routine after their bulk is complete. That being said, on the whole, I am really happy with how I've seen my body change. While I look substantially different in my before photo, I'm most happy with the progress I've made improving my strength. Towards the end of this challenge, I was helping my girlfriend move, and I felt really capable lifting things and moving things, which has not always been the case for me. And I know that may be a small bar to clear, but I'm happy with that. And I actually enjoyed this process more than I expected to. Once I realized how intentional I have to be to actually put on weight, I felt like I was able to keep that routine consistent and start to see a lot of progress. And now that gyms and calisthenic parks are starting to reopen again, I'm hoping to see how much more progress I can make. Now, before I go, I want to say thank you to the sponsor of this video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community where millions of curious and creative people come together to take their interests to the next level. With thousands of classes, there's something out there for everyone, whether you're interested in increasing productivity, music production, or getting the ins and outs of UX design. You can find a class about just about anything on Skillshare. I recently went through Chris Burkhart's class on outdoor photography. He's one of my favorite photographers, so it was really cool learning about how he approaches shooting in tough lighting conditions and some of the specific conditions he looks for when he's shooting long exposures. Also, there's a wide range of skill levels available on topics, so you don't have to be intimidated about being a beginner. At less than $10 a month with an annual subscription, Skillshare brings a ton of value for pretty minimal costs. And for you guys, the first 1,000 people who click on the link below will get 2 months free of Skillshare Premium membership. So if you're interested in learning, gaining new skills, or just brushing up on some old ones, click the link below and start learning today.